Hello guys and gals, it's your boy Spud here and welcome to Enjoy Life Music, where we talk about everything music related in Japan, Korea, and just sometimes Asia in general. And as you can see, my space has changed, and that's because I have moved. And that's why I haven't made a video in a while, because moving. Anyway, that is a video for another time. I will talk about that next time. Today, I have a music review for you, and we will be checking out Aiko's latest mini album. And yes, when I say Aiko, I don't mean this Aiko. I mean this one. Although I do love this Aiko. I mean, she's fun as hell, man, but that's another story. Let's just focus on the Japan Aiko, shall we? With that being said, let's dive on in. Okay, Aiko. Like I said before, she released a new album, and the title of this album is Tabeta Ai. The album was released on September 29th, so this mini album contains 5 tracks, and my initial impressions, well actually not my initial impressions, my just thoughts on the album itself, well, it's meh. It's very meh. Now don't get me wrong, I don't hate the album, it's just very uninspiring. Nothing in this album stands out to me. Do the songs sound good? Yeah, they're fine, but it's very Aiko. And I figure the best way to kind of explain my thoughts on this is to break down the songs to a degree. So let's break it down, shall we? よし、まずタイトルトラックについて話しましょう。タイトルの名前は食べた愛。何これ、ちょっとやりすぎじゃない？とにかく、Now, the first 15 seconds of this song has potential. It's kind of got this pop funk thing going on, and I'm like, alright, I feel you, Aiko. I feel you, girl. Yeah, you about to do something kind of hoppity hippity up in here. Well, not hoppity hippity, but kind of poppy and funkadelic. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, that didn't last very long. After like the 25-second marker, it was kind of like, yo, bruh, you just went back to Aiko. No, but seriously, it felt like any other Aiko song out there. Very easy listening with your kind of poppy, synthy, like beep, 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 sounds. And yeah, that was very unprofessional, but I don't care. You know what I'm trying to say if you've heard any Aiko song out there. Overall, I found the pre-chorus and the chorus also very boring. First, you gotta grab my attention with that intro. That intro, it's gotta have something that's kind of grabbing me in. And Aiko did have that in this song for the first 15 seconds. Then you lost me after that. And I was hoping, you know, once that pre-chorus kicks in, I'm like, all right, yeah, get me pumped up and let's hear that chorus. You don't get that. It's just boring. In terms of singing, once again, Aiko sounds fine. I mean, I know people hate her voice. I know people who love her voice. It's kind of in between. You either like her or you don't. Me, I like her voice. For me, Aiko's voice is kind of like one of those idol singers, but they actually went through vocal training, like intensive vocal training. It's like a refined idol singer, and it sounds good, in my opinion. As for the lyrics, you know, typical melodrama lyrics from Japanese singer pop song, love and all that bull. Quite frankly, I feel like a broken record when I talk about the lyrics for some of these musicians, so I'm not even gonna go into that because it's not even worth talking about. 次は Atashitachi. Once again, a very slow-paced, generic song. Now, I'll be honest, I like the melody, but the song itself just kind of feels like a studio song. And what I mean by that is some higher up is like, hey, we need to get a song, let's just pull something out from our library and give it to her. That's basically what it feels like. This one is probably the most uninspired of all the songs on this mini album. Although I will admit there is one really nice thing about this song, and that would be the lyrics, surprisingly. So the lyrics actually go on to talk about a couple's life together. So it's basically the singer talking about the good times and the bad times and how they overcome adversity and then it makes them stronger as a unit. Like that. It's a little different and it's kind of inspiring, especially for those who are in relationships or those who are married or anything like that. Yeah, I respect that. That I do like. I mean, hence the name Atashitachi. Makes sense. そして最後は Resha. So lastly we have Resha, which is a slightly more upbeat song. And out of all the songs on this album, this is probably the most unique. Also, I should probably clarify this. There are 5 tracks on this album, but 2 of them are instrumental, so that's why I'm just talking about these 3 songs. Just so there's no confusion there, okay? You know, I'm looking out for, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? ごめん。うるさいね。わかった。Now, as for the lyrics of this song, I'm actually a little confused on the whole story for this one, so I gotta be honest, I can't really comment on that. However, if you guys kind of understand the background and the history to this song in particular, I would love to hear some comments down below because this one kind of had me for a loop. I tried to do some research online and I couldn't really pinpoint anything, so I'm not quite sure what the meaning of the song is. So, I'll leave that up to you guys to kind of help me out on. We gotta work together, man. If we ain't got each other, we ain't got nothing, dog. We ain't got nothing. I'm having way too much fun today. I need to calm down. So I will say this much. I love Aiko. I think she's a great singer, and over the years, she has kind of done more of a focus toward ballads. Hey, if it works for her, that's great. She can do her thing. I mean, if I'm being honest, I wish she would sing other songs other than breakup songs or falling in love. But hey, it's pop. That comes with the territory. It's easy to relate to and all that kind of stuff. You know how the music business is. I get it. Although I wish she could at least change up the style of her music more. Kind of how, like, way back in the day, she had Boyfriend, that was it, and it had this Western thing kind of going on. It was still very poppy and very Japanesey, but it had some Western themes. And when I say Western, I mean like yippee-yi-yo-yay, cowboy, yo, plow the hoe. I'm just talking about hoes, you know, plowing. Am I gonna edit that out? I'm probably gonna edit that one out. That's not appropriate. PC culture. But yes, overall I am pretty disappointed with this mini album. It's just so generic. I can't. I'm sorry. So my rating for Aiko's Tabeta Ai will be 2 Spuds out of 5. I am so sorry, Aiko. I love you, but I just wasn't feeling this one. These 3 songs just came out to be very generic and boring. I'm not feeling it. I apologize. Alright, but that was my review for Aiko's Tabeta Ai. Do you guys agree? Do you disagree? What's your favorite song on the album? And yeah, just let's discuss this in the comments down below. Also, if you liked this video, be sure to obliterate that like button like Obelisk and Tormentor. And if you loved it, how about you subscribe, because that helps me out. And while you're at it, be sure to follow me on Twitter, because I do post on there occasionally. Well, I will be posting on there again because now I have stuff to talk about. And yes, I do try to make reviews every week, and now that I am basically settled into my place, yeah, the reviews are coming back every week, so look forward to that. And with that being said, my friends, enjoy life, enjoy music, peace.